Welcome back, everyone. I am the Dior, and this is War of the Human Tanks. I apologize for the bit of disorganization there was in the previous video. I was still trying to get used to how I was going to do these other storylines. Also, I really wanted to make it clear that I didn't want to spoil anything, because I've already done this particular playthrough. If you look down here on the bottom here, where it has the name of the area, or the section I'm in, it'll also include a march and a number. That march and the number represents how many runs I've done. This is our third run, so it's March 3. Okay, and as promised, I'll probably not be using Myou, which will add a little bit more challenge to my battles. Myou is pretty OP, so yeah. Alright, so let's go to the next episode. About a month has passed since the Imperial Army conquered the Tenryu Tunnel. However, they are currently experiencing a hard time making it beyond the tunnel, and Shoutaro's corps have remained without sortie orders. For that reason, he and his people are taking their time relaxing today. Hey, Sato, want to play this video game together? I do not. Lieutenant, please don't eat snacks while playing a video game. How many times do I have to repeat myself? The game is so much fun, Sato. You should play it with us. You two be so carefree. Have you forgotten this is a military post? We haven't got any missions lately, though. Ugh, that's correct, but don't you get it? You can never seize a victory on the battlefield unless you get along well with your men. Seto, I'm offering you a fun time so we can get even a little closer to each other. Even if you try to make it sound reasonable, I won't be fooled. Gosh, you rejected it without hesitation. I'm already used to your words, Lieutenant. Doesn't that mean she's already been corrupted by me? Come on, just a little won't hurt. Just a little, alright? Score! Great job, Choco. Message for you. I have a message for you. Oh boy, and we're almost there. A message? Is it from the headquarters? No, ma'am. It's from the Eastern Forward Base. The Eastern Forward Base? You mean Castle Matsumoto? Castle Matsumoto, you said? Yes, ma'am. Who's it addressed to? Let's see, it's addressed to the Imperial 4th Armored Corps, ma'am. To my corps? That's not something I see often. Lieutenant? Yeah, you go ahead and read it out loud. Then allow me. Struggling to conquer Nagoya. Backup needed. You need backup, huh? Hold on a moment. We haven't taken over Nagoya yet? Not yet. We set to conquering Nagoya right after recapturing the castle, but I hear that the enemy over there is giving us great trouble. That's shameful of us. What's going on over there? They say that royal troops are amassing in Nagoya. The enemy is also growing stronger. I see. Even if that's the case, we can't do anything without a direct order from the HQ since we serve under them. This written order has Lieutenant General Toya Noshima's signature on it, sir. Lieutenant General Toya Noshima? Do you not remember that he was the one in charge of conquering Castle Matsumoto? Ah, that guy who failed to recapture the castle. As long as it has his signature, we are going to provide support in Nagoya. Yeah, right. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. What? Damn it, I forgot about this! Another Herald tank just exploded. Oh boy, they really shouldn't have the Herald explode every time they send one. I know they do this to prevent intelligence leaks, but I still find it slightly annoying. Look on the bright side, I didn't get caught in the explosion because I wasn't hung upside down this time. Wah! Huh? What are you yelling for, Choco? The explosion broke the game console. It's totally dead. Crap, we forgot to protect it. We're really sorry, Sato. I know you were dying to play with us. No, I didn't have the slightest interest. Kurara Ikura Strikes Back, Episode 9. So, we are now officially on the other plotline. Nagoya, one of the major cities in Kingdom territory. A certain royal force has earned several consecutive victories here. It is the Ikura Regiment on a mission to overtake the imperial capital led by Kurara Ikura, the third heir to the royal throne. Unable to make it back to the royal capital after the defeat at Castle Matsumoto, she and her regiment have been stationed here in Nagoya. Mega Man, we've been doing pretty well. Let's keep it up and take down tons more of the Imperial Army. Ever since we made Nagoya our base, we have kept winning. Have kept winning and have salvaged a considerable amount of supplies from the enemy, ma'am. Okay then, we're going to grab much more supplies, enough so we'll be able to take over their capital. I hate to ruin your good mood, but I have some bad news, ma'am. What is it? According to intel from one of our scout tanks, the Imperial 4th Armor Corps have been assigned here as backup, ma'am. The Imperial 4th? I've never heard of such a unit before. It's the unit led by Shoutaro Dahone, ma'am. Shoutaro Dahone. Are you sure that's his unit? Yes, ma'am. We are probably going to face them in the next battle. Humph. We have now become strong enough to even take him down. Yes, ma'am, that is absolutely correct. Oh, we'll show you something else, Shoutaro. You're going to prostrate yourself before us for sure this time. There you are, Shoutaro. God, you scared the hell out of me. Captain, please get back, sir. The enemy is hiding in that building. Batteries, demolish it. Roger that. That was totally close. That enemy tank fired the moment she spotted us. To be more accurate, her target was obviously you, Lieutenant. That enemy tank? Myou? Why is everyone out for my hide? Because you did things that made them want to kill you. I have no such memories, though. I can't believe you're saying that. Who is the one who destroyed a countless number of enemy tanks? You are finally here, Shoutaro Dahone. Now what? You are Kurara Ikura. I thought you were scared out of your wits by us and fled back to the Imperial capital because it took you such a long time to get to Nagoya. Colonel Kurara has been chasing after you, Shoutaro. Oh ho ho, you have no clue how much I have been dreaming of this day. What? Are you stalking me? I am not! Lieutenant, the enemy commander is this close to the front line. We cannot miss this golden opportunity. Shoutaro, things are different from before. I'm going to put you full of holes until you resemble Swiss cheese. Chuka, she's pointing at me and taunting me. What should I do? You're so popular, big bro. Being challenged to a battle when I'm just walking down a street, I don't want that kind of popularity. I for one appreciate your popularity because we gained a great chance to destroy one of the largest threats in this confused battle. Human tanks, advance. Copy that. Sato, get ours ready. Already done. Heshiko, move the armored platoon forward. All tanks, sortie. Alright, so what has happened is we did manage to take the Tenryo Tunnel despite our defeat, but that defeat has delayed us, so we haven't been able to push any further on the northern route. At the same time, they haven't been able to push down the eastern route either. And so now we have been called off from the northern route, which technically we would have ran into her anyway in like this area in the mountains, but for some reason she is down here, and now we're down here as well and fighting her. Okay. Alright, as always, avert your eyes if you don't want to see spoilers. Alright, just gonna place some units. I'm gonna use Heshiko as always. I'm gonna go ahead and use an Asao Gawo. Sure. That sounds like fun. Actually, do I really want to use one of those? My apologies, I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. Alright. Let's use some Nozomis. Hopefully I don't get them killed. And I might get to a point where I stop using Goharo, simply because she's pretty overpowered as well, but we'll deal with that when that time comes. I don't really have much else to use. Yeah, I guess I'll do. Alright, you guys can look now if you want to. I'll just show you my formation. I'm not using very many tanks. I'm using a Asao Gawa with a modem and 2 Nozomis. And then I have, of course, a Heshiko and Koharu and Sekigahara. I could probably put some more Sekigaharas, but I think we'll be okay with what we have. So let's get ready to sortie, and let's do this. Hopefully I don't screw it up.
3、2、1、状況開始。
Right. I'm not gonna fully reveal everything just yet. Bye. Okay. No surprise there. Alright, I need you to move forward. Okay, that should be a good start. Definitely want to take care of these radar units, so let's get rid of her. Yep. Yay for blind shots. Okay, takes care of another scout. Okay, unit there. I think we can go ahead and do a wide range recon. Let's go ahead and get that going.
発動を許可します。
Okay. Don't want to move until she moves. Oops, sorry about that. I have yet to actually show you guys a samurai attack. I apologize. I didn't mean to click through that.
ここか。そこだ。
Yeah, I was a little afraid of that. Alright. Well, I should be able to attack up here just fine. Now I can just take the hit if they decide to blow up on me. Awesome. There are two of you. Koharu actually has a pretty wide range attack. He shoots laser beams. Okay.
そこだ。
Nice. Needs to see when you just have mass AoEs everywhere. There goes a commander. Oh, that was a bad move. That was their main man unit. Worth there. Good, you're fast enough. Yeah, go ahead and blow up. I can take your hit. This size of AoE is actually working out rather well. Because it just carpet bombs everything. Nothing. There's our main target. Let's move out with you first. Let's see if I can kill some stragglers. I'll go ahead and skip that. This should put it into this, because I think that's the last command unit. And since these are assault units, they don't actually get stopped by interceptors. There we go. Ooh, nice. We might be able to get a new thingamajiggy. That's a scientific term. No! Impossible! Why would I lose? Ha ha ha, it's just the difference in our skill. Putting our skill aside, thank goodness that they had only one direct fire unit available. Colonel Carrara, this defeat leaves us just one choice. We must release the radiotoxic particles here. What? There's no way we would do that. Remember, we're right in an urban district. Are you going to kill all the humans who live here? That's quite a dangerous suggestion. Alright then. I will forgive you if you obediently surrender to me now. Who would surrender to the likes of you? Second Lieutenant! What is it, Heshiko? I'm having a headache, ma'am. I expected something more serious. How disgraceful of you. Are you tired from the battle? No, it isn't just Heshiko, ma'am. My head, it is killing me. Hey, what's going on here? Our human tanks are reporting headaches. Headaches? Colonel Carrara, my head aches, ma'am. What? Are you okay? Something strange is happening, ma'am. All the human tanks here are suffering from an inexplicable headache, and the enemy armored corps have ceased to function, ma'am. A headache? All of them? Every last one of them? Yes, ma'am. It seems to be affecting friend and foe alike, ma'am. Big bro, this is so not good. What's wrong? The human tanks around here are all suffocating. Seriously? How's that possible? Well, how should I explain this? There's a little bit of radiotoxic particles in the air, and the human tanks move by absorbing them. What? Are there particles around here? Aren't they harmful to humans? Don't worry about it. Few places are filled with that high levels of the particles. Choka, you're getting sidetracked. What matters now is the cause of these headaches. What I'm saying is the exact opposite is happening right now. They're suffering because there are too few particles around here. Are you sure? They were working just fine until a couple of minutes ago. You don't understand. There were a lot of particles earlier, but they rapidly decreased for some reason. So they are experiencing something like the mountain sickness that we suffer in thin air. Right, that's exactly it. What caused the sudden diminishing? That's the biggest problem. That usually happens when... Oh, yawn! What was that? Lieutenant, you have to take a look at that thing. That usually happens when there's a huge human tank around that absorbs a ton of the particles. What the heck is that thing? Is that a human tank? Oh my goodness, that's impossible. What is that? That's an absolute cheat. Colonel Kurara, that tank is wearing an Imperial Army helmet, ma'am. It is? Is that a new model they've built? I wouldn't consider that thing a human tank. That's a self-destructing type. What? Big bro, that's a self-destructing type. That thing's a shock tank. A shock tank? Which means that big-ass tank is gonna explode. Oh, yawn! Stop it! What in the world is the Empire thinking? Please stop joking around. Are they going to even blow off the citizens around here? That can't be true. Our Imperial Army wouldn't do such a horrible thing. Hachiko, can you stand? I can barely move, sir. Big bro, this is this is so not good. So not good. Choco, we're getting as far as we can with the tanks. Hurry. Kurara, we better retreat too, ma'am. Stop it! Don't do that! That's unacceptable! Just unacceptable! Colonel Kurara! Rara, where are you? That thing! Shoot it! Shoot it down! Colonel Kurara, I cannot do it, ma'am. Rara's rifle isn't good enough to reach up there. Yes, you can. You can stop it. Someone stop it. Anyone! Rara, you must get away with Colonel Kurara. Oh ho ho! We managed to make it! A giant human tank bomb, eh? Nagoya is about to become ours. I'm pushing the release button. Hee, do as you wish. We spent 3 years preparing that thing. Don't screw it up. With one push of this button, I will earn my rightful place in history. Human tank bomb, release. Yawn! Someone stop it! No! So, the Imperials decided to nuke Nagoya, practically. It has all been washed away. There's literally nothing left in the center of Nagoya that was once one of the Royal Army's strongholds. No buildings, no human tanks, nor even human beings. A couple hours later, all the surviving Royal Army soldiers turned themselves in. They were all overwhelmed by the unthinkable, horrific, and unrealistic event that they had witnessed. Shoutaro's corps that managed to avoid the explosion are now on their way home. His human tanks are still suffering the after effects. Hey, are they alright? I think so. The headaches seem to be passing. Phew, I thought I was going to die. Sato, you okay? Sato, what's wrong? Lieutenant, was that thing really something our army made? No mistake about it. It's just like the people at the HQ to seek the advantage of dropping such a thing. I can't believe it. It shocked you that much? That thing was obviously an inhumane weapon. Doesn't our army have any pride? I hate to say this, but ever since the war turned into a human tank proxy war, people have stopped considering inhumane weapons inhumane. But so many people, lots and lots of people died. That was a battlefield, and the citizens may have been evacuated. Even so, our army should never have used such a thing. It just hurts its own pride. If you think that way, then that is your truth. Big bro, I think... Try to be positive. Because of the bomb's explosion, the eastern invasion route is now wide open. This should help end the war early. Colonel Kurara, please collect yourself. It wasn't your fault at all, ma'am. Yes, it was. I'm responsible. Are you crying, ma'am? Colonel Kurara, Rara would like you to allow her to be altered, ma'am. Rara would like you to allow her to become a combat tank. Do you have any idea what you're saying? I'm sure you don't, Rara. You're not supposed to be Colonel Kurara's pet. Sorry, you are supposed to be Colonel Kurara's pet tank. There's no need for you to fight. Exactly. Don't say that. Colonel Kurara, do you know what makes human tanks happy, ma'am? Please stop it, Rara. The most supreme feeling for us is when we can be useful to our superiors, ma'am. Rara. Accomplishing the wishes of our commanding officer completes us. Barbara, cut it out. I know that deep down you are wishing that I had been armed and fought, ma'am. Barbara will never forget this pain from your slap until the day she falls silent, ma'am. I allow you to fight. Become strong. Become strong enough to shoot down that bomb next time. Understood, Captain. And there you go.
指示をどうぞ
So this other plot line really starts off with a bang. Ah, get it? Alright, so... Can we even see the route? Yeah, with Northern Nagoya. Okay. Now, something we should be able to do now... I have over 400,000 supply now, which means I should be able to unlock the ultra-fast assault tank. So, I do have the Nozomis and the Sekiguharas, so we should be good to go. Spell. And I just got the achievement unlocked, Cookie Cutter. I'm pretty sure this is going to unlock an event, because it really seems like an event type of tank, and we'll see how it goes. But for right now, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was War of the Human Tanks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.